The Black Death by Zabarauskas. Where was the plague first discovered? The Black Death arrived in the shores of Kaffa in 1347 in 12 trading ships that had travelled through the Black Sea. Upon arrival, most of the sailors aboard the ships were dead, and the people alive were extremely sick. When was the Black Death around? The Black Death went through Europe in 1347 and was cured/eradicated in 1350. They traced the disease back to Central Asia in 1338 to 1339. Stages of the disease. First, the victims would get small black lumps. The black lumps were itchy and they just got bigger, filled with pus and blood, until the disease reached their blood system and then their heart. Significant people involved in the Black Death. Michael D. Nostromius is probably the most well-known plague doctor. He recommended to all of his patients only boil their drinking water, to sleep in clean beds, and to leave towns that had the Black Death as soon as possible. Emperor Justinian used to rule the Roman Empire. The emperor died of the Black Death, and it became known as the Plague of Justinian. The causes of the Black Death. The Black Death is now known to be a combination of different plagues: the bubonic plague, the pneumonic plague, and the septic plague. The bubonic plague was transmitted by fleas carried by rats. Rats were common in Europe because of all the dirt and the crowded conditions. When the rat carrying the fleas died, the fleas would jump off the rat onto a human and eat their blood. When the flea bit a person, the person would become infected. Pneumonic plague. Pneumonic plague attacked the respiratory system. It spread from victims coughing and the air getting infected. Pneumonic is more deadly and contagious than the bubonic plague. How did the disease spread? At the time, the Italians, Genoan, were attacking the Muslim Turks, Tartars, and they ordered dead corpses that were infected by the plague. The dead corpse would be put into catapults and thrown into the city, and hoped that it would kill everyone inside. The Italians' attack started to stop working, and the disease spread rapidly among their troops, killing most of them. The Genoan merchants in Kaffa ran to the boats to get away. Without knowing, the Genoan were also carrying the disease, and they carried it back to the land. From then, the disease spread. How was the Black Death eradicated? The most well-known theory of how the plague ended was through the start of quarantines. The unaffected would stay in their houses and only leave if they had to, while the rich would leave largely populated areas and live in greater isolation. Improvement to personal hygiene also began to take place.